So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Doncaster. The breeze will be commencing in 5 minutes here on Town Moor. The Goffs UK Doncaster Breeze Up, Europe's oldest and most established and most successful breeze up sail, and also Europe's leading sail for recent Royal Ascot winners, with no less than 7 winners at Ascot in the past 7 years at the Royal Meeting. Last year, of course, we celebrated a Royal Ascot double with Perfect Power, Group 1 winner of the Commonwealth Cup, and Bradsell taking victory in the Group 2 Coventry Stakes. We've also seen the likes of individual group winning 2-year-olds Ayali and Perfect Power, who won the Norfolk Stakes in recent years as well. Bradsell, of course, who features on the front cover of this year's catalogue, was sold at last year's breeze up sale by Mark Grant Racing to Richard Brown of Blandford Bloodstock. For those of you who are tuning in online, a very warm welcome to you as well. A big hello to our Middle Eastern audience, who of course have enjoyed tremendous success with their Doncaster Breeze Up graduates, including the likes of Ayali, Al Raya and Perfect Power. Also, hello to our Scandinavian viewers and our visitors from Scandinavia as well. And of course, this year's Breeze Up sale will once again see a select number of lots entered into the lucrative Swedish Derby and Oak Series. And lots that are entered in this very valuable Swedish Derby and Oak Series will be clearly marked on their pedigree page. The Swedish Derby and Oak Series consists of 10 3-year-old races next year in 2024 over distances of 1,200 metres right up to 2,600 metres. And graduates of the Doncaster Breeze Up sale have enjoyed numerous successes in Scandinavia in recent seasons. Graduates including the likes of the champion 2-year-old of 2020, No Shortcuts, multiple stakes winner Huku, and of course Red Cactus, impressive winner of the Swedish Derby. Warm welcome also to our Italian audience. Our friends from Italy have enjoyed great success on the track with their Breeze Up purchasers from Doncaster in the last number of years, including the likes of Group 3 winner and multiple stakes placed Charlene Royale and the listed winner Wotton's Colt, to name just a few. A reminder that all Breeze Up videos will be available to view online shortly after each 2-year-old has breezed, and they can be found by visiting our website goffsuk.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first of our juveniles just about to set sail will be lot number 9 from Tallyho Stud in Ireland. The O'Callaghan family's nursery, which needs absolutely no introduction at all. So here comes lot number 9, Tallyho Stud in Ireland. And here is a 2-year-old filly from the first crop of their well-performed Son of Invincible Spirit, Inns of Court. Update here, the half-brother Silencer, the 3-year-old, is now a winner in Qatar since the catalogue was printed. And this filly comes from the family of the champion 2-year-old filly, Fontanelise. It's a strong back pedigree as well. Lot 9, first crop here of Inns of Court, filly from Tallyho Stud. So lot number 173 will be next. Meadow View Stables in Ireland, the Slattery family. 173, the first crop of Advertise. Multiple Group 1 winning son of Showcasing. So lot number 173, Meadow View Stables in Ireland. Colt here by Advertise. First crop of the high-class multiple Group 1 winning son of Showcasing. He was a particularly brilliant sprinter for Martin Mead. Please note this colt is entered in the lucrative Swedish Derby and Oak Series for next year 2024. And this colt is a half-brother to 4 winners, including the international performer Black Beach, who was a very good fast 2-year-old and is trained on to be a big money spinner in Qatar as well. And this colt comes from the family of some high-class performers, including the Wow Signal, winner of the Coventry Stakes with Royal Ascot a few years ago. So 173, Advertised colt here from Meadowview Stables in Ireland. Lot number 112 will be next to come. 112 from Green Hills Farm in Ireland. A Metole colt. Lot 112, Green Hills Farm. Katie Walsh sends up this colt from the first crop of the Breeders' Cup Sprint winner Metole. And this colt is the first produce of a winning mare. Second and bred 8 winners, including the great champion Point Given, whose successes included the Travers Stakes. Very strong American pedigree to back up this colt. And progeny of Metole have been doing so well at the Breeze Up sales so far. So lot 112, colt here from Green Hills Farm, first crop of Metole. Lot number 2 will be next from Powerstown Stud in Ireland. Here's lot number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Colt here from the first crop of Too Darn Hot. One of the best performers on the racetrack by the great sire Dubawi. Dubawi Sarlan, of course, doing so well with the likes of Night of Thunder and also New Bay, just to name a couple. And this colt is a 3 parts brother in blood to Aljama here. The dam has bred 4 winners. They're all high-class performers as well. It's a very strong champion's pedigree. Lot 2, colt from the first crop of Too Darn Hot. So lot number 183. Ballinahollis Stables in Ireland, Tigrine. Sends up this Calix filly. Calix, a particularly fast son of Kingman. Brilliant 2-year-old, brilliant sprinter, brilliant winner of the Coventry Stakes. And this filly's a half-sister to 2 winners and comes from the immediate family of the Queen Mary winner El Tel, who's one of 9 winners produced by the Grand Dam. So 183, filly here by Calix. Lot 167 is next to come. 167, Longway Stables, Dark Angel filly. So lot number 167 from Longway Stables in Ireland. And here is this filly by Dark Angel out of a Cadeau Genero mare, out of a mare by Silverhawk. This filly's a half-sister to 3 winners, including Power of Light. Very smart race filly and a good producer in her own right as well. Powerful Breeze, who was runner-up in the fillies mile Group 1 for 2-year-olds, is also under the first dam as well. Dark Angel needs no introduction. 167 from Longways. $197 will be next to go. One of a number of Bancha House stable bullets. $197 will be next to go. The Marnane family's Bancha House stables. So 197, the Marnane family's Bancha House stables sends up this filly from the first crop of Land Force, the granddaughter here of No Nay Never. Big pedigree update as well. The half-sister American Sonia was a very impressive winner at Goran Park for Joseph O'Brien and Mark Dobbin just last week, and she now heads straight to the Irish 1,000 guineas. 197, Land Force filly here, half-sister to the very smart, promising American Sonia. Lot number 98 will be next. GS Bloodstock, Gary Halpin and Sean Davis. Colt here by Dandyman. So lot 98, GS Bloodstock, Dandyman colt here. The dam has bred 3 runners and every single one of them is a winner so far, including the black type performer Shepherd's Way. The dam is a half-sister to the champion sprinter Slade Power. It's a fast family, and of course Dandyman needs no introduction. Pumps out the winners every year, sire of Happy Romance among many other stakes winners. Lot 98, colt here by Dandyman from GS Bloodstock. Next to go will be 114 from Bancha House Stables in Ireland. Here is lot number 114. Bancha House in Ireland sent up a filly by Ardad. Ardad, of course, graduate of the Goffs UK Doncaster Breeze Up Sale. And also the sire of Perfect Power, another of our graduates of this sale, which we are so proud of. This filly is nominated for the Goff Sportsman's Challenge. And there's a big update as well, because One for Sue, the half-sister, has been placed again this year since the catalogue was printed as well. This filly comes from a strong Ballymacall family. Lot 114, Our Dad filly. (154A), 154A, one of our 2 supplementary lots in this year's sale. From Evergreen Stud in Ireland, Micheál Connahan. 154A is a colt by Ghost Zapper, the great American champion. Son of Awesome again, who's produced so many high-class runners. This colt is out of the black type Stephen Got Even mare, Charming Delilah. The dam, the second dam, the third dam, they're all stakes winners in their own right as well. Lot 154A, the only colt in the sale by Ghost Zapper. Lot number 69 will be next to go from Star Bloodstock. So, lot number 69 from Star Bloodstock is a filly by the perennial stallion Holy Roman Emperor, who is a noteworthy sire of fillies and, of course, a noteworthy producer of stakes horses as well. This filly is out of a winning mare and is a half-sister to a multiple winner as well. The grandmother, Jane Austen, was a stakes winner in her own right. And this filly comes from the Aga Khan family that's thrown up the likes of Flag of Honour, among others. Lot 69, Holy Roman Emperor filly. Lot 207 will be next to go, a 10 Sovereigns colt from Mockler's Hill Stables in Ireland. So, 207, Mockler's Hill Stables in Ireland. Here's a colt from the first crop of the champion 10 Sovereigns. High-class son of No Nay Never, whose only runner on the track so far has been a winner. This colt comes from a great academy, and he's entered up in the Goffs UK Harry Beebe Premier Yearling Stakes in York. And he's also nominated for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series next year as well in Scandinavia. It's a lovely international pedigree to back him up. This is 207, Colt Hair from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. (129) is next to go. Lot 129, Knock and Glass Stables in Ireland. Here is a colt by Profitable. He's a half-brother to 2 winners, including the 2-year-old winner Superhumans. He comes from the family of some really hard-knocking, multiple stakes-winning horses, including Desert Encounter, wonderful money spinner for David Simcock, and also Always Friendly, Dane Friendly, and Allied Powers. 129, Profitable colt. (202) is next, another colt by Profitable. 202, Profitable colt here from Mockler's Hill. This colt is an own brother to the black type winner Disillusion, who's been a winner again this year since the catalogue was printed. The second dam has bred 4 winners, including Goffs graduate Laws of Indices, who's been a Group 1 performer in both the Northern and Southern Hemisphere as well. So 202, colt here by Profitable, who's entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series 2024. $191 will be next to go from Tally Ho, Harry Angel colt. $191 Tally Ho stud, whose Breeze Up graduates excel every year, including the likes of the Platinum Queen from last year. Here's a Harry Angel colt. Harry Angel, of course, sire of Marshman, a graduate of this sale last year, who won a group race the other day in France for Carl Burke. And this colt is out of the Caliph mare Go Angelica. Comes from a strong European family as well. 191 Tally Ho studs, Harry Angel colt. $104 is next to go. 104 Lynn Lodge stud, Kodiak colt. So 104 Lynn Lodge stud in Ireland, Eddie and Wendy O'Leary. Here's a colt by Kodiak. This colt is an own brother to Baroud. The dam has bred a total of 5 winners so far, including the good listed stakes performer Dutch Treat. Second dam has bred 9 winners. Third dam has bred 7 winners. Family of distinction among others. Kodiak, who is no tourist at this stage, pumps out winners every year. 104 Lynn Lodge stud, Kodiak colt. $152 will be next to go. Colt here by Lope de Vega from the Byrne family's Knockgraffan stables. So 152 Knockgraffan stables. Michael and Stephen Byrne send up this colt by Lope de Vega, who's entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. The half-sister Queen of Cartes has been placed again since the catalogue was printed. The dam is a half-sister to Ravens Pass, the last European-trained winner of the Breeders' Cup Classic. Very strong family here, the likes of Rainbow View in there as well. Lope de Vega, one of the leading European stallions as well. 152 Knockgraffan stables, colt by Lope de Vega. $181 Leemore horses. More Than Ready colt. Yep, 181 More Than Ready colt here from Leemore horses. Anna Calder, More Than Ready, one of the great American stallions whose progeny's huge success has translated onto both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. Indeed, has translated to the Northern and Southern hemispheres as well. This colt has entered into Swedish Derby and Oak Series, and he's a half-brother to 4 winners. Second dam's bred 11 winners, including the Canadian performer Inside Straight. So, lot 28 will be next to go. Blue Point colt from Powerstown Stud in Ireland. 28. Here's a colt from Powerstown Stud, who hails from the first crop of Blue Point. Blue Point is carrying all before him on the race course so far. 4 winners from just 8 runners so far. The good son of Shamardal. And this colt is out of a black type mare and comes from the family of Dubai Dynamo, Herat and Yellow Rosebud. Lot 28, colt here from the first crop of Blue Point. So lot 203 is next to go from Church Farm and Horse Park Studs. Here's a showcasing filly. Church Farm and Horse Park have produced some very good winners in recent times, including Maymaz. Showcasing sire, of course, of Quiet Reflection, Group 1 Commonwealth Cup winning graduate of the Doncaster Breeze Up Sale. This filly is nominated to the Great British Bonus Scheme, and she's the first produce of a multiple winning mare from the immediate family of the Tin Man and Deacon Blues. 203, showcasing filly. Lot number 200, next to go, Brown Island Stables, Johnny Collins. So lot 200, Brown Island Stables in Ireland. Here's a filly from the first crop of Blue Point, high class son of Shamardal, who performed a mighty feat a few seasons ago when winning both Group 1 sprints at Royal Ascot in the same week. This filly is entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series, and she's out of the Invincible Spirit mare, who's bred a couple of nice winners so far. Blue Point doing so well with his first crop so far as well, with a total of 4 winners from just 8 runners so far. Lot 200, filly here by Blue Point. $110 will be next to go. So lot number 110, Meadowview Stables in Ireland. Here's a colt by the thoroughly proven stallion Acclamation. Acclamation, of course, sire of Dark Angel, sire of the high-class Breeze Up graduate Maymaz, sire of Marcia, sire of Expert Eye. This colt is out of a mare by Showcasing, Speed on Speed. Second dam is by Exceed and Excel. And this colt comes from the fast family of King's College and Mossvale. Lot 110, colt by Acclamation. Lot number 41, Kodiak filly coming next from A&N Bloodstock. Lot 41. Here's the Kodiak filly from A&N Bloodstock in Ireland. The first one out of a very fast winning mare as well in Molly the Moo. Second dam's bred 4 winners, including Jeremy's Legacy, a high-class filly in her own right. This filly comes from the family of Tam Wheel, Flaming Spear. It's a hard-knocking pedigree, and Kodiak breeds them speedy and breeds them sharp as well. Lot 41 from A&N Bloodstock. So here comes lot number 8, a colt from the first crop of Blue Point, out of a Kodiak mare, out of a Mudgedale mare. Blue Point doing so well. Already got 4 winners on the board from just a handful of runners so far. And this colt is out of a sister to Logo Hunter. It's the family also of Oscula, Brown Sugar, Burnt Sugar. Particularly hard-knocking family here. Lot 8, colt by Blue Point. Multiple Group 1 winning son of Shammerdale. Lot 119, 119. Here's the Havana Grey filly from Aguirre Bloodstock Limited. Havana Grey, one of the recent success stories for the British bloodstock industry. And this filly is a half-sister to 5 winners, no less. Plenty of 2-year-old winners out of the dam as well. And this filly is 100% eligible for the Great British Bonus Scheme. The 3-year-old, the half-brother, has since been named Leap Day and was placed 3rd on debut at Newcastle for Tim Easterby. Lot 119, Havana Grey filly. So lot 71, Glending Stables in Ireland. Roderick Kavanagh sends up this filly from the first crop of Catalina Cruiser. High-class son of Union Rags, sireline of Dixie Union. And this filly is out of a multiple winning mare. The grandmother has bred 10 winners so far. And this filly is entered up for the very lucrative Swedish Derby and Oak Series in 2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, here comes lot number 45, MC Thoroughbreds. Michael Clear breezes this colt from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. High-class sprinter, 10 Sovereigns by No Nay Never, whose only runner so far has been a winner. Lot 45, 10 Sovereigns colt here from the family of Silk Blossom. Lot 44 is next. So, lot 44, Tally-Ho stud in Ireland. Here's the Oasis Dream colt, who's already been named Milano City. This colt is out of a stakes-winning daughter of Kylikey and comes from the family of Art Power, who ran a huge race in the Diamond Jubilee at Royal Ascot. Also the family of Evening Time as well. Oasis Dream, sire of Muharar, the unbeaten European champion sprinter of a few years ago. And Tally-Ho, one of the most noteworthy producers of winners every year. Lot 44, colt here by Oasis Dream. Lot number 90, Gaybrook Lodge stud in Ireland. Here's a colt from the first crop of Soldier's Call. Royal Ascot winning son of Showcasing. And this colt is the second produce of the winning Baited Breath mare. The grandmother Royal Confidence was placed in the Rockville Stakes when she was a 2-year-old. And this colt comes from the immediate family of Acclamation and Princess Athena, among others. Soldier's Call, first crop here, lot 90. So, lot number 66. Diego Diaz Bloodstock produced this colt by Dark Angel. Dark Angel colt here, out of a Munnings mare, who's already bred a 2-year-old winner. Her first runner so far. Second dam has bred 6 winners. Ladies and gentlemen, just please take note, we have a loose horse on the track. We have a loose horse on the track just approaching the finishing line. So, ladies and gentlemen, just while we have a slight lull in proceedings, just a reminder again that all Breeze videos will be available to view online shortly after each lot has breezed. These videos will be available on our website, goffsuk.com. We also offer the Goffs online internet bidding platform as well. Goffs Online has become an integral part of our sales service, allowing us to sell horses all over the world without the buyer needing to travel.
Ali now, Frankie Dettori comes through to take it up inside the closing stages, but Ali just a Ventura Rebel. Coming home strongly is full intention, but Ardad is well clear with Robert Havlin.
And Bradshaw now moves into the lead, and it's Bradshaw from a couple of lengths lead, and Bradshaw will win the Coventry Stakes.
The near side, My Dreamboat and Adam Kirby, close to the finish, Fountain My Dreamboat.
Perfect Power towards the rider close up. Here's Perfect Power as well as they hit the line tight. Perfect Power.
This near side, Prince of Lear, Peace Envoy the far side, but it is Prince of Lear, and Prince of Lear wins the Norfolk Stakes.
Here's Quiet Reflection now, the yellow and white storming down as they race towards the line. Quiet Reflection, she done it, she won.
So, lot number 81 will be next to go very shortly. So, lot 81. Lot 81 is off and running. Dandyman colt here from Knock and Glass Stables. This colt is the own brother to the multiple winner Vandad. Grandmother has bred 6 winners, including the stakes performer Cloney Lass. Good international hard-knocking family to back up this colt as well by Dandyman, whose progeny do so well every year. Sarv Muniesta, Peniophobia, River Boyne, the list goes on and on. Lot 81, Knock and Glass Stables, colt by Dandyman. $155 will be next to go. $155, Knockgraffin Stables send up this grey filly from the first crop of Inns of Court. Group 1 performed Son of Invincible Spirit. Sarline here of the likes of Kingman and I Am Invincible. This filly is a half-sister to a 2-year-old winner and is out of a Dark Angel mare. The grandmother has bred 6 winners, including the good fillies Expensive Date and Clitheroe. And this filly comes from the family of Bungle in the Jungle. Lot 155, Inns of Court filly. Lot number 32, Kelman Foilhouse Stud. Michael Fitzpatrick sends up this US Navy flag colt out of an Invincible Spirit mare, out of a mare by the great Nureyev. This colt is a half-brother to 2 winners, including the 8-time winner I Am Thunder. And he comes from the family of the Royal Ascot winning Ban Emperor, and also the great Twilight Payment family, also of the Arc de Triomphe winners Detroit and Carnegie. Lot 32, US Navy flag colt. Next to go then, Lot 204, Mockler's Hill in Ireland. Here's a colt by Sioux Nation, who's done so well with his first crop so far. Leading first season sire for 2022, with the likes of Lakota Sioux among many others. This colt is eligible for the French Owners Premiums as well, and comes from the lovely family of Music Show and Stunning and Gorgeous. Lot 204, Colt Hair by Sioux Nation. Lot 47, Brown Island Stables. Here's a colt by Showcasing, out of a Group Stakes winning daughter of Dandyman. Showcasing colt whose grandmother bred 7 winners. Plenty of stakes winners on the family as well. Showcasing sire of many high-class performers, including Quiet Reflection, who was a graduate of this sale a few years ago. Lot 47, Colt Hair by Showcasing. Lot 29, CF Bloodstock. Filly by Dandyman, who's an own sister to Whistle and Flute. And since the catalogue was printed, Whistle and Flute was second runner-up in a listed stakes race. Dandyman, of course, the sire of happy romance as well, and comes from the family here of Agnes Stewart. Lot 29, Filly by Dandyman. Lot 136, Mockler's Hill, Ireland. Colt here by the great Knight of Thunder, sire of the great champion last year in Highfield Princess. And this colt is out of Anthem Alexander, winner of the Queen Mary Stakes at Royal Ascot. Anthem Alexander, who's bred 4 winners from her 4 runners so far. And this colt is a half-brother to Anthem National. Lovely Nola Callahan family as well. 136, Colt by Knight of Thunder. Lot 53, Bancha House Stables in Ireland. Here's a filly from the second crop of Saxon Warrior, European Classic winning son of Deep Impact. His filly's from the immediate family of Tax Free and In Exile. And Saxon Warrior, of course, already with a Breeders' Cup juvenile winner from his first crop in the shape of Victoria Road. Lot 53. Lot 102, I think, will be next to go. .102 from Grove Stud in Ireland. Here's a filly by Star Spangled Banner. This filly hails from the immediate family of Lamato and the champion race mare The Fugue, among many others. Compton Admirable on the family as well. 102, Star Spangled Banner filly here from Grove Stud. Lot 52 will be next from Powerstown Stud. So here comes Lot 52, Powerstown Stud. Colt here by Kotai Glory. Second downs bred 7 winners, including Dub Day. Kotai Glory, of course, sire of Atomic Force. And sire, of course, of the Platinum Queen, last season's Group 1 winning 2-year-old, who was also a Breeze Up Sale graduate. Lot 52, Colt here by Kotai Glory. Lot number 26 will be next to go. So lot number 26, here's a colt from Tallyho Stud by their wonderful stallion Kodiak. This colt is an own brother to the multiple winner Wadat. Wen Moon, half-brother, is a winner again this year. And this colt hails from the immediate family of alcohol-free Group 1, multiple Group 1 winning Goffs Graduate Alcohol Free. Lot 26, Colt Hair from Tally-Ho by Kodiak. Here comes lot number 132, Longway Stables. Here's a colt by Invincible Spirit, the first produce of a stakes winner of 4 races in American Frolic, She by Blame. Invincible Spirit, sire of so many high-class performers, including Kingman. Lot 132, colt from Longway Stables. Lot number 139. Here's a colt by Acclaim from Mark Grant Racing. Mark Grant, of course, the source of last season's Coventry Stakes winner at Royal Ascot in the shape of Bradsell, who breezed here on Town Moor a year ago before tasting success at Royal Ascot. And of course, Acclaim, sire of the classic winning Cachet, who herself was a Breeze Up graduate. So lot number 170, 170. Here's a colt from the first crop of Soldier's Call. The high-class Soldier's Call. Out of a black type mare. Colt comes from the family of El Harib and Dr. Somerville. Grandson of showcasing here. Lot 170. Bansha House Stables. Soldier's Call colt. So lot number 185. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg your pardon. Lot number 85. 85 from Meadowview Stables in Ireland. Here's a colt by Caravaggio. This colt is eligible for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series of next year. Caravaggio, sire of Tenebrism, sire of the Group 1 miler as well in Maljoom. This colt is out of a multiple winning mare. Second dams bred 8 winners. And it's the family of the Oaks winner in Midway Lady, among many others. 85, Meadowview Stables, Ireland, Colt Hair by Caravaggio. Lot number 60. 6-0 from A&N Bloodstock. Here's a filly by Maymaz out of a multiple winning mare. Maymaz, sire of Going Global and Minzal and Supremacy and Persian Force, among many, many others. Filly here by the great Maymaz out of a multiple winning mare from the family of St. Clair Ridge. Lot 60. Lot number 82 will be next to go. So lot number 82 from Norman Williamson's Oak Tree Farm. Here is a colt by Night of Thunder, who had another big winner at the weekend in the shape of Isaac Shelby. Impressive winner of the Greenham Stakes. Isaac Shelby, of course, a graduate of the Goffs UK Premier Yearling Sales. And this colt is from the family of Thistlebird and also Bullfinch, who was listed placed the other day in Australia as well. Lot 82, colt here by Night of Thunder. So here comes lot number 18, lot 1-8, Donovan Bloodstock. And here's a filly from the first crop of the Commonwealth Cup winner in Ektadar. Filly is a sister to a couple of winners in You Just Rock. The half-brother was placed again in France the other day. Grandmother has bred 9 winners in total. Comes from the good European family of Lou Breton as well. Lot 18 here. First crop of Ektadar, granddaughter of Invincible Spirit. Lot number 37 from Greenhills Farm. Here's a colt from the first crop of the great champion sprinter and high-class 2-year-old Blue Point. Blue Point already with 4 winners on the scoreboard from just a handful of runners. And the Dam's only runner here is a winner as well, a 2-year-old winner last year in Rock of England. Colt here, lot 37 from the first crop of Blue Point. Lot number 92 will be with us shortly. Lot number 92, Ballinahallis Stables. Send up this colt by Connect. Connect, high-class son of Curlin, who's already sired the likes of Rattle and Roll and Hidden Connection. And this colt is entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. He's out of a stakes-winning mare, whose 2 runners so far have both been multiple winners. Lot 92, colt here by Connect. Lot number 58 will be with us shortly. Lot number 58 from the first crop of the multiple Group 1 winning sprinter. Here's a colt by Advertise out of a Dan Silly mare whose only runner so far is a multiple winner. This colt comes from one of the better Juddmonte families, the family of Westover, who was runner-up in the Group 1 Dubai Shima Classic at Meydan last month. Lot 58, colt here by Advertise from Church Farm and Horse Park. Lot number 31 from Powerstown Stud, filly by Night of Thunder. So, Night of Thunder filly here, lot number 31, Powerstown Stud in Ireland. Night of Thunder doing so well. Sire of the multiple Group 1 winning sprint mare from last year in Highfield Princess. Out of a stakes winning daughter of Lawman, who of course is the broodmare sire of Patash. Lot 31 here, Night of Thunder filly from Powerstown Stud in Ireland. Lot number 88, DNA Equine. Tamaya's filly here, DNA Equine, lot number 88. Here's a filly by Tamaya's. Group 1 Sire fillies in the shape of Blonde Me, Precious, Mustachery. And this filly is out of an Oasis Dream Mare and comes from the family of Mad Moon, the classic placed performer. Lot 88, filly by Tamaya's from DNA Equine. Lot number 23 from Star Bloodstock. Here's a filly from the second crop of Havana Grey. Sire of Rum Star, Lady Hollywood. And of course the multiple big money spinning Should Have Been a Ring. Winner of the big sales race at York last year, the Harry Beebe Premier Yearling Stakes. This Havana Grey filly is a half-sister to 3 winners and comes from the family of Are We Having Fun Yet? Lot 23 from Star Bloodstock. $122 is an Invincible Spirit filly. Invincible Spirit filly here out of a Street Cry mare, out of a mare by Galileo, the dam's and own sister to Samid. And it's the great Gerald Lee family of Barathea and Gossamer. Invincible Spirit, wonderful stallion, sire of so many high-class runners, including Ektadar and Magna Grecia, Shala, Kingman. The list goes on. So, lot number 46 now. Here's an Havana Grey colt from Knock Glass Stables. This colt is a brother to 4 winners, no less. The grandmother was a champion of her generation as a 3-year-old. This colt comes from the family of Erhab and also Hami as well. Havana Grey, Sar Sensation from last season. Lot 46, colt here from Knock Glass. Lot number 206 is the Exceed and Excel filly from Mockler's Hill. This filly is out of a multiple winning daughter of See the Stars. The grandmother was a champion juvenile filly in her own right as well. It's a family of Shining Hour and La Vida Calori. And Exceed and Excel, one of the great stakes producing stallions in both hemispheres. 206, filly here from Mockler's Hill. Lot number 62 will be next to go. So lot number 62 is a US Navy flag colt from Andrew Lynch's Kilbrew Stables. The dam has already bred 4 winners, no less. The dam is also a Giant's Causeway own sister to Footsteps in the Sand. It's a lovely family to back up this colt. US Navy flag, a hard-knocking son of Warfront. And this colt is lot 62 and comes from Kilbrew Stables. So lot number 201. Here's a filly by Cody Bear from Longway Stables in Ireland. Cody Bear filly here out of the Barathea mare Hymn of Love, who's bred 5 winners so far. Cody Bear, sire of Go Bears Go and Ever Given and Measure of Magic. Cody Bear filly here from Longway Stables, lot number 201. Lot number 42, Tally-Ho Stud. And here is the Mayma's own sister to Memo de Longueur. Mayma's filly here, own sister to a stakes performer. And Spycatcher under the second dam was a winner again since the catalogue was printed as well. Mayma's doing so well in his first few crops so far, with Group 1 winners Going Global, Minzal and Supremacy, plus the very smart Persian Force. Lot 42, filly here by Mayma's. So here comes lot number 91 from Brendan Holland's acclaimed Academy Grove Stud. And here's a colt by Showcasing, out of a Kodiak mare, out of a mare by Acclamation. Speed on speed on speed here. The dam, a black tie performer. And this colt comes from the great Trevor Stewart family of Magical, Halfway to Heaven, Rhododendron, Cassandra Go. It's lot 91, colt here by the great stallion Showcasing. Lot number 48 will be next to go. Aguirre Bloodstock. Lot number 48, Aguirre Bloodstock, Robson Aguirre, who has already produced so many high-class performers. And here's a colt by Curoscio, out of the winning mare, who's already bred the good winner Osei, multiple winner in Osei. Colt here from the family of King of Change, winner of the QE2 at Ascot a few years ago. And Curoscio already the sire of Curious and Le Roque among many high-class performers. Lot 48, colt here from Aguirre Bloodstock. Lot number 56, Shanaville Stables. Here's a filly by Oscar Performance. Please take note, ladies and gentlemen, she's now nominated to the European Breeders' Fund. She's a granddaughter of Kitten's Joy and is the first foal out of a tremendously related young daughter of Invincible Spirit. The grandmother, Dinah Force, was a wonderful producer, a wonderful performer herself in the United States. Very strong family here. Oscar Performance filly from Shanaville, who's now EBF nominated. $174. Brown Island Stables. Colt by Sioux Nation, grandson of Scat Daddy here. Starline is absolutely on fire these days, and this colt is out of a Dark Angel mare, out of a mare by Kodiak. Bred to be speedy, bred to be sharp. Grandmother was the real good race mare Patience Alexander. It's a lovely family of Mother Earth and Lady Alexander among many others. 174, Sioux Nation colt, who's now entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. So, lot number 120. Here's a Maymas colt from Oak Tree Farm, Norman Williamson's acclaimed academy. Producer of classic winners on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, Norman Williamson, and Maymas also in his own right, a producer of Group 1 winners on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean as well. This colt comes from the family of Emirates Gold, and he is lot 120. Lot number 34 from Ballybush Stables. Here is the Invincible Spirit colt, out of the black type mare by Tisnow and Mirab. Grandmother has bred 5 winners. She was a stakes winner in her own right as well. Invincible Spirit, one of the great stallions to have stood in Ireland in the 21st century. Sire of Magna Grecia, Ektadar, Profitable Shala, among many others. Lot 34, colt here from Ballybush. Lot number 160, 160. Bancha House Stables. The Murnane family from County Tipperary. Here's a filly by Kotai Glory. Half-sister to a winner in Black Dark. This filly's out of an acclamation mare. And Kotai Glory, of course, sire of Atomic Force, who's now a very good performer in Hong Kong, and also sire of the Platinum Queen, Group 1 winner from last season. Lot 160 from Bancha House. Lot number 27, Kilman Foyle House Stud. Send up a colt by Wootton Bassett. Out of the Sea to Stars mare, the Dama winner. The grandmother has bred 10 winners, including Spinning Queen. This colt hails from a particularly strong family. And Wootton Bassett, of course, who in a short period of time has become one of the great stallions standing in Europe. Lot 27 here from Kilman Foyle House Stud. Lot number 63 will be next. Lot number 63, Meadowview Stables. Here comes a filly by Sioux Nation, out of an 8-time winning mare. And this filly's a half-sister to the multiple winner Stronsay. Sioux Nation, high-class son of Scat Daddy, who had a real breakout year with his first crop last season, sire of Lakota Sioux, and of course sire of the hard-knocking race mare Sydney Arms Chelsea, among many others. 63, filly here by Sioux Nation. Lot number 11, A&N Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Bungle in the Jungle. Bungle in the Jungle, sire of Winter Power, Group 1 winner of the Nunthorpe Stakes. And this colt is out of a winning mare. The colt is also a half-brother to Draglift, who was a juvenile winner in France last season. The grandmother has bred 6 winners, including Heart of Fire. Lot 11, A&N Bloodstock, colt by Bungle in the Jungle. Lot number 205, Glen Magoo Stables. Here's a filly by Holy Roman Emperor, with a big update because Pin Your Hopes was a winner again the other day in Saudi Arabia. Filly here by Holy Roman Emperor, of course, a wonderful stallion, sire of Romanized, classic sire of fillies as well, in the likes of Homecoming Queen. Lot 205 from Glen Magoo, daughter of Holy Roman Emperor. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that lot 66 will breeze again towards the end of the breeze. Lot number 66, Diego Diaz's Dark Angel colt, will breeze again towards the end of the breeze order. That's lot 66. Please make a note that that Dark Angel colt of Diego Diaz's lot 66 will breeze again at the end of the breeze. Thank you. 193 Star Bloodstock. Here's a filly from the first crop of Inns of Court. High performed son of Invincible Spirit. This filly's a half sister to 3 winners. Ravon, the half brother to the 3-year-old, was placed since the catalogue was printed. And this filly comes from the family of the champion 2-year-old in Green Perfume. Lot 193, Inns of Court filly from Star Bloodstock. Lot number 51, Tally-Ho Stud. Here's a filly by Kodiak, who's a full sister to 2 winners already. The only 2 runners so far out of the good pivotal mare. Grandmother Vistabella was placed in the 1,000 guineas, placed 3rd in the guineas, Group 1. Kodiak, of course, wonderful sire of fillies. Sire of Fairyland, Tiggy Wiggy, Campanelli. The list goes on and on for Kodiak. Lot 51 filly here from Tally-Ho Stud. Lot number 195. Here's a colt from the first crop of Advertise. A Group 1 winner as both 2 and 3. Winner of the Commonwealth Cup, the Phoenix Stakes and the Prix Maurice de Geest. Good son of showcasing Advertise. This colt is from Linlodge Stud. He's eligible for the French premiums as well. And he's a half-brother to the good winner Mondango. Lot 195. Lot number 65 will be next to go. Lot number 65 from Malcolm Bastard. Here's a colt by Ardad. Ardad, Goffs UK Breeze Up graduate and sire of the great Perfect Power. Another Goffs UK Breeze Up graduate as well. And this colt is a half-brother to 5 winners, including Sun's Dance, who's been a winner again since the catalogue was printed. Wonderful hard-knocking pedigree here of Stellar Mass and Marceline, among many others. Lot 65, colt by Ardad. Lot number 65, Oaks Farm Stables. The Dwyer family. Here's a filly by Expert Eye. Lot 15, yes, from Oaks Farm Stables. Filly here from the second crop of Expert Eye. Breeders' Cup winning son of Acclamation. This filly's a half-sister to the very good winner Messe Concertina as well. Comes from the family of Twilight Agenda. Moigler pedigree. Lot 15, filly by Expert Eye. Lot number 67, the Bloodstock Connection, Johnny Hassett. Here's a colt by Camacho. Camacho colt here, who's entered in the very lucrative Swedish Derby and Oak Series for 2024. The dam of this one is a multiple winner. Grandmother bred 6 winners, including Secrecy, Camacho, Classic Group 1 Sar of Tapal, Sonora Cabello, Green Door, My Catch, Puff. The list goes on and on. The Bloodstock connection here, lot 67, Colt by Camacho. Lot 147 will be next to go for Longways. Lot 147, Longways Stables. Here's a filly from the first crop of Land Force. Good son of No Nay Never. Richmond Stakes winner is a juvenile, the Sar. And this filly is the first one out of a very well-related young Dubawi mare. Grandmother Yellow Rosebud was a smart mare in her own right as well. It's a lovely family that's been well nurtured by the Irish national stud. Land Force filly here, lot 147 from Longway Stables in Ireland. Lot number 13, Mockler's Hill Stables. Here's a colt by Kodiak, out of a Ravens Pass mare. This colt is entered up for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. And the grandmother bred 8 winners, including Mischief Making, and it's also the family of Horseplay. Kodiak, one of the perennial producers of stakes horses every year. Sar of Hello Yumzane and Campanelli, Nando Parado. The list goes on and on. Lot 13 from Mockler's Hill, colt by Kodiak. Lot 159, Knockenglass Stables. Here's a colt by Acclamation, out of a 3-time winning daughter of Cape Cross. The mare's only runner so far is a winner, and the grandmother has bred 9 winners, including 2 hard-knocking stakes performers. Acclamation, sire of Expert Eye, sire of Maymaz, sire, of course, of Dark Angel as well. From Knockenglass, here's lot 159. Lot number 172. The Murnane family's Bancha House Stables. And they send up this colt from the second crop of Havana Grey. Colt here is from the family of Nearly Caught and Calypso Katie. And Havana Grey, who's done so well so far in his stud career. Sire of Eddie's Boy, Should Have Been a Ring, Rumstar, and Lady Hollywood. 172 from Bancha House Stables in Ireland, colt by Havana Grey. So 148 is next to go from Gaybrook Lodge, Jim McCartan. 148 is a colt from the first crop of Calix. Calix already the sire of a couple of really smart winners, including a winner last week at the Craven meeting at Newmarket. Calix, really smart son of Kingman. And this colt is a half-brother to 3 winners, including a 9-time winner, and comes from a strong international pedigree. 148, colt here by Calix. $153. Brown Island Stables in Ireland. Here's a colt by Exceed and Excel. He's a half-brother to 4 winners, including a winner in Hong Kong in the shape of K Fortune. Family here of Ancient World, hard-knocking Group 1 performer. Exceed and Excel, thoroughly proven sire with Group 1 winners in both the Northern and Southern Hemisphere. And this colt is entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series for next year. Lot number 75, Bancha House Stables. Here's a filly by Bungle in the Jungle. Bungle in the Jungle, Group 1 sire of fillies, the sire of the great Winter Power. And this filly is a half-sister to Rebecca Rocks. She's also a half-sister to Dear Daphne, who was placed again since the catalogue was printed as well. Lot 75, filly here by Bungle in the Jungle from Bancha House Stables. $179, Donovan Bloodstock in Ireland. Here's a colt by Dark Angel, out of a juvenile winning mare. This colt holds an entry in the ultra-valuable Swedish Derby and Oak Series in 2024. And this colt hails from the family of Canford Cliffs, who's doing so well now as a stallion in South Africa. Goffs UK graduate Canford Cliffs, a classic winner. Dark Angel needs no introduction. And this colt is lot 179. Lot number 59 from Derry Connor Stud, Katie McGivern's Academy. Here's a Maymaz colt out of a McPhee mare whose only runner so far has been a winner, a juvenile winner at that. Second and bred 3 winners, including Observational. It's a lovely family going back, and Maymaz doing so well with pretty much a Group 1 winner in every crop so far for Maymaz, the good son of Acclamation. Lot 59 from Derry Connor. $154 will be next to go. $154. Oak Tree Farm, Norman Williamson. Here's a Seed of Stars colt out of a Dan Silly mare. This colt is a 3 parts brother in blood to the high-class Knight of Light, who appears under the second dam. Wonderful family as well, the family of Marina Futt. Seed of Stars, wonderful racehorse and a high-class stallion as well. This colt is lot 154. Lot number 35 will be next to go. 35, Gary Bloodstock. Here's a filly by Sioux Nation. The first one here out of a multiple winning daughter of showcasing. Family of Sweet Selection, family of Lightning Thunder as well. Very strong female page here. Sioux Nation has done so well so far. The good son of Scat Daddy. Lot number 35, Sioux Nation filly from Gary Bloodstock. Lot number 49 from Tallyhouse Stud. Here's a filly by Kotai Glory. Tallyhouse Stud, producers, of course, of the Platinum Queen, a Breeze Up graduate, who went on to be a Group 1 winner as a juvenile last year of the Prix de l'Abbé by Kotai Glory. This filly hails from a very strong stakes-producing pedigree as well. So lot 49, Kotai Glory filly, Tallyhouse Stud in Ireland. Lot number 78, CF Bloodstock. Cormac Farrell sends up this colt by James Garfield. Second crop of the Mill Reef winning son of Exceed and Excel. Out of Ali was the Zanamomer, whose only runner so far is last season's juvenile winner Roman Hands. Grandmother bred 6 winners as well. James Garfield colt here, lot 78 from CF Bloodstock. Lot number 79 from Johnstown Stud. Tony Ross sends up a colt from the first crop of Phoenix of Spain. Group 1, classic winning miler by Loop de Vega, Phoenix of Spain. This colt is a brother to 8 winners, no less. 8 runners, 8 winners for the mare. She by Oasis Dream. And this colt holds an entry in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. Phoenix of Spain colt here, lot 79. $141, Shane Powers, Trade Wind Stud. Here's a filly by Twilight Sun. High class sprinter, very good stallion as well in his own right. Sire of Twilight Jet. Twilight Sun filly out of a Lethal Force mare, whose only runner so far is the multiple winner Brazen Idol. The grandmother has bred 8 winners as well. Twilight Sun filly, lot 141 from Tradewind Stud in Ireland. $165, A&N Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Havana Gold with a big update because Al Dassam under the second dam is now a Group 3 winner at Meydan at the Dubai World Cup Carnival since the catalogue was printed. Havana Gold, of course, the sire of Havana Grey, El Cabello, among many others. Lot 165 from A&N Bloodstock. $140. Colt here from Diego Diaz Bloodstock is a colt here from the first crop of Invincible Army. High-class sprinter by Invincible Spirit. And this colt is entered in the Goffs UK Harry Beebe Premier Yearling Stakes at York in August. And he's very closely related to Make a Challenge as well. Lot 140. Lot number 50. Lot 50, 5-0. Mockler's Hill Stables. Here's a colt from the first crop of the very speedy Coventry Stakes winner in Calix. He's a half-brother to 8 winners. He's a brother to Burwaz, among many others. And this colt is entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series as well. Calix colt here. Lot 50 from Mockler's Hill Stables. Lot number 134. Another of the bullets from Bancha House Stables. Here's a colt from the second crop of Havana Grey. Havana Grey colt here. Out of a Kodiak mare. Speed on speed. Immediate family of the very tough and speedy Duchess of Foxland as well. Havana Grey with a wonderful start to his stud career. Sire of Romstar and Should Have Been a Ring and Eddie's Boy, among many others. 134 from Bancha House. Colt by Havana Grey. So lot number 5 from Longway Stables. Here's a colt by Too Darn Hot. First crop of the top class son of Dubabi and Too Darn Hot. And this colt is a brother now to 4 winners, because Odin Owns You All was a winner from Michael Bell since the catalogue was printed. And this colt holds an entry for the Goffs Million in September. Lot 5 from Longway Stables. Colt here from the first crop of Too Darn Hot. $189 is an Havana Grey filly from John Burke's Hyde Park stud in Ireland. Havana Grey, sire of Should Have Been a Ring. And this filly is an own sister to All Man Dares, who's now won again this year since the catalogue was printed. Hyde Park stud, of course, breeders and breeze-up producers of Cachet, last year's classic winning filly. 189, filly by Havana Grey. Lot number 36 is a Dandyman filly. Dandyman filly here from Egmont Stud. Sire of Peniophobia, Sire of Muniesta, the Highway Rat Extortionist, among many others. And this filly is out of a showcasing mare, out of a mare by Selkirk. The grandmother bred plenty of fast ones, including Mina Lisa. It's also the family of Ventura Tormenta. Lot 36, filly here by Dandyman. Lot number 40, 40, from the Quinlan family's JMQ Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Cable Bay. Big update here as well, because the half-brother Great Bedouin by Showcasing is now a winner this year as a 3-year-old. Cable Bay, sire of plenty of good ones, including Liberty Beach and King's Lynn. And this colt hails from a strong stakes-producing pedigree as well. Lot 40, JMQ Bloodstock, colt by Cable Bay. So, lot number 83 is another juvenile on offer this year from Tallyho Stud, the O'Callaghan family's acclaimed academy. Here's a colt from the first crop of their promising young stallion, Inns of Court. This colt's a half-brother to the multiple winner Revolute Me, a juvenile winner Revolute Me, and the grandmother by Johannesburg, but had plenty of winners, including Jet Setting, winner of the Irish 1000 Guineas a few years ago. Tally-ho here, lot 83, colt from the first crop of Inns of Court. $108 will be next to come. 108 is a Sioux Nation colt from Shanneville Stables, out of a juvenile winner by Ravens Pass. Sioux Nation, the good son of Scat Daddy, who's doing so well now as a stallion. And this colt is from the family of Sonder Camillo. 108, Sioux Nation colt from Shanneville Stables in Ireland, lot 108. $127, Derry Connor stud. Here's a colt by Prince of Lear, sire of Goffs graduate the Learjet, sire of Prince of Pillow as well. This colt is out of a Le Havre mare, whose only runner so far is a multiple winner in France. Colt here from Derry Connor, lot 127 by Prince of Lear. $161, Knockenglass Stables. Here's a colt by Connect. He's a grandson of Carlin, and he's a half-brother to 6 winners, including the Grade 2 stakes winner of 5 races in Macho Macho. Grandmother has bred 9 winners as well. Connect doing so well as a stallion in the United States of America. This colt is lot number 161. $74 from Mockler's Hill. Here's a filly by No Nay Never, out of the high-class mare Realtra. Family here of Tabarak. Family of Solid Approach as well. No Nay Never, one of the real high-class stallions standing in Europe these days. Sire of Alcohol Free, among many others. Filly here by No Nay Never. Lot 74. Lot number 89 from Kilman Foyle House Stud. Filly here from the first crop of Land Force. Group 2 Richmond Stakes winning son of No Nay Never, Land Force. And this filly is out of a pivotal mare who's already bred the high-class listed stakes winner of 7 races in Mix Your Man. The grandmother won the Queen Mary as well. That was Shining Hour. Lot 89, Land Force filly here from Kilman Foyle House Stud in Ireland. Kodiak filly now. Lot number 94, Lynn Lodge Stud. Kodiak filly here out of a black type stakes performing winner of 4 races in Soul Searcher. This filly comes from the good Ballylynch stud family of Red Rocks and Pharmacist. Kodiak, sire of so many high-class fillies including Fairyland and Campanelli. Here's lot 94 from Lynn Lodge Stud, their filly by Kodiak. Just a reminder again, ladies and gentlemen, that lot number 66, Dark Angel colt from Diego Diaz, will be breezing at the very end of proceedings later this morning. Breeze up videos will be available on goffsuk.com shortly after each individual lot breezes as well. And here is lot number 96 from Glending Stables, Roderick Kavanagh. Here's a filly by Twilight Sun, sire of the Twilight Jet, granddaughter of Colicky here, out of a multiple winning Mason mare. And Northern Lights under the second dam has won 2 more listed races since the catalogue was printed as well. This filly comes from the family of Cassandra Grow and Magical and Halfway to Heaven. Lot 96. Lot number 199, Johnny Hassed's Bloodstock Connection. Here's a filly from the first crop of Soldier's Call. Royal Ascot winning 2-year-old by showcasing Soldier's Call. Also won the Flying Childers as a juvenile here at Doncaster as well. And this filly is entered up in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series. And she's a half-sister to 6 winners, no less, including Gorain. 6 winners for the mare, her only 6 runners so far. Lot 199, filly from the first crop of Soldier's Call. $176 now, Brown Island Stables, Johnny Collins's County Cork Academy. Send up a colt by Munnings. Munnings colt here, entered into Swedish Derby and Oak Series. Out of a black type mare as well. Munnings, one of the top stallions in the United States of America. Sire of the high-class Jack Christopher. This colt by Munnings, out of a very well-performed mare, is lot number 176. $61 will be next to go from Bancha House. Lot number 61, Bancha House Stables. Here's a colt from the second crop of very successful young stallion Havana Grey. Grandmother bred 7 winners, including the good stakes winner of 7 in Rebel Assault. And this colt hails from the family of the Teak Tough Oratorio. Lot 61, Bancha House Stables, colt here by Havana Grey. So 137, GS Bloodstock, colt from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. Off to a great start so far, 10 Sovereigns. His only runner so far has been a winner. And this colt is out of a multiple winning daughter of Pivotal. Comes from the family of Swiss Spirit, Swiss Lake, Swiss Diva. 10 Sovereigns colt, GS Bloodstock, lot 137. Lot number 22, Longway Stables in Ireland. Colt from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. Group 1 winner of the July Cup as a 3-year-old. Group 1 winner of the Middle Park Stakes as a juvenile as well. His only runner so far is a winner, 10 Sovereigns. And this colt is out of a winning Holy Roman Emperor mare. Comes from the family of Ali Wow, Century City. Lot 22, colt by 10 Sovereigns from Longway Stables in Ireland. Lot number 111, Oaks Farm Stables. I beg your pardon, lot number 112. No, 111. I was right the first time. Oaks Farm Stables. Here's a colt by Land Force. First crop of the Richmond Stakes winner. This colt is a brother to a multiple winner as well. Strong stakes producing pedigree to back him up. He's a grandson of No Nay Never. Comes from the family of Canford Cliffs. Lot number 111, Land Force colt here from Oaks Farm. Lot number 130, 130. Here's a filly from the first crop of 10 sovereigns. High class 2-year-old, champion sprinter as a 3-year-old as well, 10 sovereigns. His only runner so far is a winner. This filly comes from a really strong female pedigree as well. The grandmother bred Union Rose and Lady Aria from Mayfield Stables. Filly here from the first crop of 10 sovereigns, lot 130. Now 196 from A&N Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Zoffany. Zoffany colt here, out of a very well-related young Holy Roman Emperor mare. Zoffany, the sire of Mother Earth and Thunder Moon, among many others. And this colt comes from the family of Zero Gravity and Interval. Lot 196 colt from A&N Bloodstock by Zoffany. Lot number 175, Tally-Ho Stud. Here's a colt from the first crop of the Coventry Stakes winning son of Kingman in Calix. And this colt is out of the Group 1 winning performing mare Euphrasia, who's a brother to San Martino and Bright Eyed Eagle. Very strong teak tough family to back him up as well. Lot 175, Tally-Ho Studs, colt by Calix. So lot number 16, 1-6, Bancha House Stables in Ireland. And they send up a colt here by Gregorian. Very good son of Clodeville Gregorian, sire of Queen Jojo, among many others. And this colt is out of a mare by Born to See, who of course is the broodmare sire of last year's really good Group 1 winning juvenile in Blackbeard. Lot 16 here, Gregorian colt from Bancha House Stables. So lot number 162, Kilman House Stud in Ireland. Michael Fitzpatrick sends up this colt by Far. The mare's bred 2 winners, her only 2 runners so far. There are 2 international winners as well. And under the second Dan, Marhaba Yasanafi was second runner-up in a Group 3 since the catalogue was printed. It's the wonderful family of Skitter, Scatter and Intense Focus who won the Dewhurst Stakes. Lot 162, colt here by Far, sire of King of Change. (101), 101 Bushy Park Stables. Matthew White sends up a colt here by Flatter, good son of AP Indy. The dam is by Street Boss. And the half-brother Sherlingo was third in a listed race. That's a big update since the catalogue was printed as well. So lot 101, colt here from Bushy Park Stables by Flatter. So lot number 17. Here's a colt from Donovan Bloodstock, from the second crop of one of the real success stories of last season, in the shape of Havana Grey, who literally could not stop siring juvenile winners last year. And this colt is entered up for the Goffs UK Harry Beebe Premier Yearling Stakes, to be run at the big festival at York in August. Lot 17, colt by Havana Grey from Donovan Bloodstock. Lot number 6 now. Lacandara Stables. Here's a filly from the first crop of Inns of Court, a Group 1 performing son of Invincible Spirit. And this filly is out of a multiple winning daughter of Kodiak in Cantatrice. Under the second dam has won 2 more races since the catalogue was printed as well. And this filly hails from the family of Desert Prince and Ontario. Lot number 6, a filly here by Inns of Court from Lacandara. '97 Johnstown Stud. Send up a filly here by Havana Gold. Havana Gold, the sire of Havana Grey. Also the sire of Cinera Cabello as well. Johnstown Stud, Havana Gold filly. She is entered in both the Swedish Derby and Oak Series, and also holds an entry in the Goffs UK Harry Beebe Premier Yearling Stakes at the Ebor Festival at York in August. Lot number 80, from CF Bloodstock. Here is a colt by Footsteps in the Sand. Half-brother to a couple of winners, including last season's winning Pepper Streak. Update here as well under the second dam. Brunch was runner-up here at the listed Doncaster Mile last month. Footsteps in the Sand, sire of so many good ones over the years. Marina Foot and Steinbeck and Chacha MID. Here's lot number 80, a colt by Footsteps in the Sand. Lot number 100 from Mark Grant Racing is a filly by Maymaz. Maymaz, sire of Group 1 winners Going Global and Minzal and Supremacy. Also sire of last season's Teak Tough top-class juvenile Persian Force. Mark Grant, of course, who sold Bradsell at this sale last year as well. Bradsell, the subsequent Coventry Stakes winner. Here is lot number 100. So lot number 190, MC Thoroughbreds Michael Clare. Here's a colt by Maymaz, from the family of Crystal Music, the family of Dubai Success, the family of Space Traveller as well. Maymaz, the sire of Minzal, sire of Supremacy, Going Global, one of the leading young stallions in Europe, Maymaz. And here is his colt, lot 190. Lot number 10 from Thomond O'Mara's Knock and Glass Stables. Here is a Footsteps in the Sand colt. The dam has bred 5 winners, including the 9-time winning Secret Lady, the 6-time winning Glengarry, and the 5-time winning Horsefoot as well. This colt hails from the family of Indian Lake. He's lot number 10 and comes from Knock and Glass Stables in Ireland. So lot number 64, Kingsfield Stud. Here is a filly from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. Middle Park and July Cup winning son of No Nay Never. 10 Sovereigns, whose only runner on the racecourse so far has been a winner. And this filly is the first produce of a multiple winning daughter of Shammerdal. And she comes from the great Wildenstein W family, the family of Westoner and Wakamir as well. So lot 64, filly here from the first crop of 10 Sovereigns. $113, lot number 113 from Hyde Park Stud in Ireland. Here's a colt from the first crop of Blue Point, who's off to a flying start with his first crop so far. This colt is out of an Oasis Dream Mare, whose only runner so far is the stakes performing Castle City. And this colt comes from the family of Emily Dickinson, who was a stakes winner the other day in Ireland for Aidan O'Brien. Lot 113, a colt here from Hyde Park Stud from the first crop of Blue Point. Lot number 106 now is from Tally-Ho Stud. And this is a colt by their great stallion Kodiak. Kodiak colt here out of a half-sister to 6 winners, including the champion juvenile. Unfortunately, it's also the family as well of Luck Busy. Kodiak has been a wonderful stallion over the years, gets stakes performing juveniles every season, including the likes of Hello Yumzane and Fairyland. Lot 106 from Tally-Ho Stud, colt by Kodiak. Lot number 169 from Longway Stables. Here is the Dubawi filly out of the young Frankel mare, black type performing dam. And the half-sister Wild Pansy is now a winner in France since the catalogue was printed as well. This Dubawi filly hails from a wonderful Aga Khan family, and she is lot 169 from Longway Stables. Lot number 54, Bancha House Stables in Ireland. Here's an acclamation filly out of an Oasis Dream Mare, out of a mare by Galileo. This filly hails from the immediate family of Cassandra Go, Halfway to Heaven, Magical, Rhododendron, and of course August Rodin, who holds big classic hopes for Aidan O'Brien this year. Acclamation, sire of some really smart ones over the years, including the Group 1 winning filly Marsha, lot 54 from Bancha House Stables in Ireland. Lot number 66 now from Diego Diaz Bloodstock. Here's a Dark Angel colt out of a Munnings mare. Colt is a brother to the multiple juvenile winner from last season in Forceful Speed. Grandmother has bred 6 winners as well. This colt comes from the family of Barathea Gossamer Ibn Khaldun, who was a Group 1 winner here at Doncaster in his juvenile generation. Dark Angel colt, lot number 66. Lot number 146 from Ballon Vanna House Stud. Here's a filly by Profitable, out of a 5-time winning daughter of Bahamian Bounty. Profitable, the sire of the Queen Mary Stakes winner at Royal Ascot and Quick Susie, sire of Miramar and Mithbahi as well. And this filly comes from the family of Alleluia Angel and Desert Lady. Lot number 146 from Ballon Vanna House Stud in Ireland. Filly here by Profitable, half-sister to a couple of winners. Lot number 21 now. Mockler's Hill Stables. Here's a colt by Tamiaz. He's entered in the Swedish Derby and Oak Series for next year. He's a half-brother to 4 winners, including 2 stakes performers. And he's from the immediate family of Berkshire Shadow, the Coventry Stakes winner, who was a listed stakes winner again the other day since the catalogue was printed. Lot 21, Mockler's Hill Stables, colt here by Tamiaz. Lot number 208, Yeomanstown Stud. Here is a colt by Twilight Sun. And he is the first offspring out of the high-class Dark Angel mare Juliet Capulet. This whole colt hails from one of the great sprint-producing families, the family of Flanders and G-Force, the family of Flotilla as well, and also the family of the champion sprinter Lethal Force. Colt here by Twilight Sun, lot number 208 out of Juliet Capulet. So 182 now. Follestown Farm, Charles Green sends up this colt by Twilight Sun, out of a mare by Holy Roman Emperor. The grandmother was a listed stakes winner of 4 races, and she in turn bred 7 winners, including stakes performers Free Winner and Battle of Saratoga. Colt also comes from the immediate family of the Royal Ascot Queen Mary Stakes winning El Tel and Adelaide. 182. Twilight Sun colt here from Follestown Farm in Ireland. Lot number 99, Kilbrew Stables. Here's a filly by Advertise, the first crop of Advertise. Commonwealth Cup winner, Phoenix Stakes winner, and Prix Maurice de Geest winning son of Showcasing. This filly comes from the immediate family of Gutta fan, Mushtashri. It's a lovely Shadwell Estates family. Lot 99 from Kilbrew Stables, filly from the first crop of Advertise. So, lot number 145 now, from A&N Bloodstock. Here is a colt by Kodiak. He's a brother to a couple of winners, including the very smart black type performing True to Herself. The dam is very well related. She's a 3-part sister in blood to Driving Snow. Kodiak needs no introduction. Produces high-class winners every year. Sire of Campanelli and Hello Yumzane. Kodiak colt here, lot 145. So 192 now, Siskin Lodge. Here's a filly from the first crop of Land Force. Out of a very smart multiple winner by Holy Roman Emperor. The dam was listed stakes placed as well. Land Force, first crop of the Richmond Stakes winner. Very good son of No Nay Never. All part of the Scat Daddy Star line, which is doing so well these days. This filly by Land Force is lot number 192. $194 now from Derry Connor Stud. Here's a filly by Profitable. Out of a Royal Applause mare. The dam a juvenile winner. And she in turn has bred 6 winners no less. Family of Branston Abbey. Family of Masterpiece. Adversity. Profitable, of course, already sire of a Queen Mary winner in the shape of Quick Susie. And sire also of Miramar and Mitbai. 194. Profitable filly from Derry Connor. $168 now from Hyde Park Stud. Is a filly by Dandyman. Out of a smart race mare. Listed stakes performed, the daughter of this one. Dutch Courage. She in turn bred 3 winners. And this filly hails from the family of Invincible Army. She is also a 3-part sister in blood to Dandu. Dandyman, of course, sire of Happy Romance, sire of Peniophobia, La Pelosa. 168 filly from Hyde Park. Lot number 14 now from Tallyho Stud is a colt by Memaz. He's a half-brother to the multiple winner to this year and comedian leader. And under the second dam, Happy Harry is a winner again since the catalogue was printed as well. It tracks back this family to Lost World, who was a champion juvenile in France. And Memaz, of course, is the sire of Minzal, Supremacy and Persian Force. Lot 14. Lot number 164, Kingsfield Stud. Here's a colt by Curoscio. He's a half-brother to a couple of winners already, including last season's juvenile winner Don't Spoil a Sale, family of Pollyanna, family of Gazelle as well. Curoscio, the sire of Curious and the sire of La Roque. Lot number 164 here from Kingsfield Stud. Colt by Curoscio. $123 now, Beachley Bloodstock. Here comes a colt by Profitable. The dam has bred 3 runners, and every single one of them's a winner so far. The dam is also a winner as a juvenile herself. Profitable, the sire of Mitbahi, Miramar, Quick Susie. Here's lot number 123 from Beachley, colt by Profitable. Lot number 68 now from Mayfield Stables. Here's a filly by Havana Gold. Havana Gold filly here, half-sister to 3 winners, including the top-class stakes performer Amabilis. The dam is also a half-sister to 8 winners, including the Prix Jean Prat Group 1 winner Mutual Trust. Havana Gold, the sire of Havana Grey, also sire of the Goffs UK graduate El Cabello. Lot number 68 from Mayfield Stables. Lot number 72 from Lacandara Stables. Here is a colt from the first crop of the Commonwealth Cup winner Eqtidar. Good son of Invincible Spirit. And this colt is the first one out of a juvenile winning daughter of Kodiak as well. The grandmother bred 6 winners, including Dandyman's high-class Extortionist. It's the family of Femme Fatale and food broker Fancy as well. Lot 72, a colt here from the first crop of Eqtidar. So lot number 87 now from Knock and Glass Stables. Here's a Land Force colt out of a Bahamian Bounty mare. The dam's a multiple winner herself. And the half-brother Mevagisi Cove is a winner in Hong Kong, a big stakes winner as well. Cicero's Gift under the second dam's a winner this year since the catalogue was printed. Land Force, of course, Richmond Stakes winning son of No Nay Never. So lot number 105 now. Jessica Quinlan's JMQ Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Elzam out of a Zoffany mare. Second down bred 5 winners, including Tirana. Tirana, of course, the Dam of Tarnaba. And Tahira, who was last season's champion juvenile filly in Europe. Elzam, the sire of some real smart ones, including Champers Elise and Waiting for the Day. Here's lot 105, the Elzam Colt from the high-class Aga Khan family. Bungle in the Jungle Colt now. Lot number 4 from Dolman Bloodstock. This colt has entered up for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series in 2024. Very valuable Scandinavian race series. The colt's mother is a stakes performer herself. He's a half-brother to a couple of winners. Bungle in the Jungle, Group 1 sire, sire of Winter Power, sire of Living in the Past, and Rumble in the Jungle. Here is lot number 4. Lot number 103 from Bushy Park Stables is the Havana Grey Colt out of the winning Swiss Spirit mare. Grandmother is an own sister to Big Audio. Family here of Gilt-Edged Girl, and it's a good Aga Khan family as well. Havana Grey, sire of some of the real leading juveniles from last year, including Should Have Been a Ring and Eddie's Boy. Lot 103, Havana Grey Colt. $178 now from Hardwood Stud. And they send up a colt by Bungle in the Jungle, out of a very well-related young mare. The grandmother bred 11 winners, no less, including Lord of the Shadows and Reckless Gold. This colt comes from the family of Folkswood and Galactic Star. And Bungle in the Jungle, the sire of Winter Power, sire of Rumble in the Jungle, and the Teak Tough juvenile from last season, Manhattan Jungle. Lot 178, colt by Bungle in the Jungle. Malcolm Bastard now, lot number 86. Here's a grey colt by Ifraj, out of a very well-related young Shamard Almer. Family here of Cracker Jackie King and Jackal Berry. Lovely international Group 1 page. Ifraj, the sire of Ribchester, sire of Wootton Bassett, sire of Crescelium. This colt is lot 86 and is consigned by Malcolm Bastard. So lot number 70 now, 7-0, is a colt from Hyde Park Stud. He's from the first crop of Soldier's Call. Very precocious and speedy son of showcasing Soldier's Call. This colt is also the first one out of a multiple winning Lethal Force mare. It's the immediate family of the Phoenix Stakes winner Dick Whittington as well, the family of Ventura Tormenta and Miss Annaba. Lot 70, colt from the first crop of Soldier's Call. $188. Here's a filly from Tally-Ho Stud. She's by First Samurai. High-class stallion, son of Giant's Causeway. And the dam is a multiple listed stakes winner as well. This filly comes from the immediate family of Proud and Regal and Mekong River. She's a direct descendant of the high-class Group 1 winning juvenile filly as well, and Simply Perfect. Lot 188. First Samurai filly here from Tally-Ho. $118 now, Ballycullen Stables. Here's a filly from the first crop of Advertise. High-class son of Showcasing Advertise. Winner of the Phoenix Stakes as a juvenile. Winner of the Commonwealth Cup and the Prix Maurice de Geest as a 3-year-old as well. And this filly comes from the immediate family of Deportivo and Wandesta, family of Armory as well. Lot 118, filly here by Advertise from Ballycullen Stables in Ireland. $135, Kildallan Farm. 135, Land Force filly. She is 100% signed up for the Great British Bonus Scheme as well. And the dam has bred 4 winners from 4 runners. Plenty of current winners in there as well, international winners. It's a real winner-producing pedigree. Family as well of the champion juvenile Mujahid. Land Force, son of No Nay Never, won the Richmond Stakes. This filly is from his first crop. She's lot 135 from Kildallan Farm. $149 now. AC Bloodstock. Here's a filly from the second crop of Havana Grey. And she is an own sister to last season's multiple winning juvenile Girl Magic. The dam has bred 2 winners from 2 runners so far. She's a multiple winner herself. Grandmother was a smart mare, a very speedy mare as well. Havana Grey, sire of Rum Star. Lady Hollywood should have been a ring, Eddie's boy. Lot 149 from AC Bloodstock. So, lot number 12 now. Innis Shannon Valley Stud. Consigners of Marshman at this sale last year. Marshman, of course, has gone on to be a stakes winner last season and again the other day for Carl Burke. Here's a colt from the first crop of Le Brevido, the good son of Siuni Le Brevido, who himself was a Breeze Up graduate. This colt's a half-brother to 5 winners, including Elegiac. Comes from the family of Crystal Gazing as well. Lot 12, colt by Le Brevido. $142, Derry Connor stud. Here's a filly from the second crop of Coolmore Stud's really exciting young stallion, Sioux Nation. And this filly is a half-sister to 4 winners. And she's out of a juvenile winner by Cape Cross as well. Family here of the champion juvenile filly in Caledonia Road. Family of Celestial City as well. Sioux Nation off to a flying start. This filly is lot 142. $126 now is a filly from Tally Ho Stud. Vendors with a record like no other, Tally Ho. Zoffany filly out of a very smart mare, whose 2 runners so far have both been winners, both multiple winners as well. Winner producing pedigree here, and of course Zoffany, sire of Prosperous Voyage, sire of Thunder Moon, and of course sire of Aidan O'Brien's top class filly, Mother Earth. Lot 126. $186 now, the Bloodstock Connection. Here's a colt by Invincible Spirit. And he is out of a young, very well-related young Frankel mare, who's a known sister to Kazina. Grandmother bred 9 winners in total, including Au Revoir and Perfect Stride. Invincible Spirit. Sire of Charm Spirit, Sire of Kingman, Fleeting Spirit, Profitable, Ectodar. The list goes on and on. 186, Colt Hair from the Bloodstock Connection by Invincible Spirit, out of a mare by the great Frankel. Lot 116 from Brown Island Stables. Here is a colt by the great stallion More Than Ready. This colt is the first produce of a very smart young stakes performing mare. She was grade 3 placed in the United States of America. This colt has entered up for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series next year in Scandinavia as well. 116, Colt Hair by More Than Ready. Now lot number 184, Andrew Lynch's Kilbrew Stables. And they send up a filly from the first crop of the classic winner, the Irish 2000 Guineas winner, Phoenix of Spain, son of Luke de Vega. And this filly is out of the champion, the 2-year-old champion filly, Fly on the Night. It's the great family of Miss Annaba and Ventura Tormenta as well, and Dick Whittington. 184, filly here by Phoenix of Spain. Now lot number 20. Here's a colt by Zelzal. He is eligible for the French premiums. He's out of a 6-time winning daughter of Invincible Spirit. He's already the brother to a juvenile winner from last year in France, and Prime Elliott, family of Gabella. Zelzal, a very promising young stallion by the great Seed of Stars. Lot 20, a colt hare from Knock and Glass Stables. Lot number 93, Beachley Bloodstock. And they've got a colt by Invincible Army. First crop of Invincible Army. High-class sprinter by Invincible Spirit. The dam of this one is a full sister to Dragon Pulse, who was such a good juvenile and a very good stallion as well. This colt is also from the immediate family of the champion juvenile Shala. Lot 93, Beachley Bloodstock. A colt here from the first crop of Invincible Army. $138. San Antone Lodge. Here's a colt by Inns of Court, out of a mare by First Defence. Grandmother, well, she's bred 2 winners, her only 2 runners so far. They were both winners last year, Rock Girl and Claren Bridge. The grandmother won the Grade 1 Matriarch Stakes, Prince Price Tag. Inns of Court with his first crop on the ground as well. Lot number 138, the grandson of Invincible Spirit here, Inns of Court colt. Lot number 19, Yeomanstown Stud. They've got a Calix colt out of a Ravens Pass mare. She's already bred 3 winners, including the Grade 3 stakes winner of 4 races in Minted. It's the great family of Inchinor, Inchmurren, Miss Keller, Harbour Law. Calix, of course, Coventry Stakes winner by Kingman. Off to a really good start already, with a couple of winners already for Calix. Lot 19. Now lot number 33, Drumphy Stables. And they've got a colt here by Dandyman, out of a mare by Acclamation, out of a mare by Green Desert. Very much a case here of speed on speed on speed. The dam has bred 3 runners, and every single one of them's a winner so far. Dandy Man, wonderful source of winners over the years. Sire of Muniestia, Peniophobia. Here's lot 33, the colt by Dandy Man from Drumfee. Bushy Park Stables now. Lot number 84. And here's a filly by Ifraj, out of a well-related young mare. The dam's a half-sister to King Leo, and she's also a half-sister to Soldier's Call, the champion 2-year-old colt in France, Soldier's Call, and also a stallion with his first crop on the track this year. Ifraj, of course, sire of high-class runners, including the champion juvenile filly Chrysalium. This is lot 84. Now here comes lot number 73, the Flannery family's Egmont stud in County Cork, and they've got a colt by Land Force. This colt is out of a half-sister to Navajo Chief, family of Jamal and Mushif as well. Land Force, real good 2-year-old for Aidan O'Brien, won the Richmond Stakes at Glorious Goodwood. He's by No Nay Never. Starline going really well. Colt here by Land Force, lot 73 from Egmont Stud in Ireland. Lot number 156. Here's a colt from the first crop of the top-class sprinter Invincible Army. And he's out of a very good mare by Rahi. She has bred 7 winners, no less. Codebreaker, Air Dandy, Prolette, Protile, and Fox Coach. Well, they're all winners again since the catalogue was printed, and the grandmother bred 8 winners. It's a very strong stakes-winning family. This colt is lot 156. He's by Invincible Army. So, we have another supplementary lot in the sale this year, 48A. 48A from Daisy Hill Farm. Here is a filly from the first crop of the multiple Group 1 winning Advertise. This filly is out of a tremendously well-related young Galileo mare, and she's a half-sister to a couple of recent winners as well. Filly tracks back to the family of Muthmere as well, and Dress Rehearsal. My Titania, My Prospero. Lot 48A, a filly here from the first crop of Advertise. Lot number 7 now. AC Bloodstock. Here's a filly by Dandyman. The first one out of a winning daughter of Kodiak. Second dam by Maria's Mon has bred 6 winners, no less. And this filly comes from the immediate family of Roche Du Queen, winner of the Cheveley Park Stakes. Roche Du Queen, also winner of the Lowther. Dandyman, very smart sire of fillies. Sire of Happy Romance, among many others. Lot 7, filly here from AC Bloodstock. So 151 now. Grangecore Farm, Ian McCarthy. They've got a Maymaz filly out of a Marju mare. The dam has bred 5 winners, no less. Grandmother bred 8 winners. Maymaz, sire of Group 1 winners such as the really good filly Going Global, sire of Supremacy, sire of Persian Force as well. This filly by Maymaz is lot 151 in your catalogues. So, a few more still to come here on Town Moor. 198 will be next to go. Lot number 198 now from Broadmeadow Stables in Ireland. Nina Carberry sends up this colt by Saxon Warrior. Second crop of the classic winning son of Deep Impact and Saxon Warrior, who had a Breeders' Cup juvenile winner in his first crop last year as well. And this colt is out of an Invincible Spirit mare and comes from the immediate family of Barathea, Silk Sari, and of course Ibn Khaldun as well. Group 1 winner here at Doncaster. 198, a colt by Saxon Warrior from Broadmeadow. Now, lot number 3 from Yeomanstown Stud, the O'Callaghan family. Here is a filly by Dark Angel, and she is a full sister to 4 winners, no less, including the wonderful Sovereign Debt, Group 2 stakes winner of 15 races, no less, Sovereign Debt. Sweetest Rose, another full sister, but she was placed again the other day since the catalogue was printed. This filly is by Dark Angel, a sister to Sovereign Debt. Lot number 3. So Lakandara Stables now. Lot number 180, 180. They've got a Dandy Man filly who's entered up for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series next year. And this filly is very closely related to Duchess Andorra. Very good stakes performer on the continent. Family also of Embassy, champion juvenile filly, and King's Apostle. Lot number 180. A filly here from Lakandara, daughter of Dandy Man. Now 163. Dolman Bloodstock. Here's a colt by Unfortunately. And he is a full brother to Looking for Linda. Real smart juvenile, a multiple winner last year. And also listed placed in the Rosa Stakes. This colt comes from the family of Peeress and Ladyship. Lot 163. A colt by Unfortunately, the own brother to the stakes performing juvenile Looking for Linda. Lot number 107 is a Maymas filly. The first one here out of a juvenile winner by Footsteps in the Sand. And the grandmother is a winner by Invincible Spirit, and she in turn has bred 4 winners. And this filly comes from the family of Shadow Dancing and Wiki Wheels. Maymas, of course, the sire of Going Global, sire of Supremacy, sire of Persian Force, and Minzal. This filly is lot number 107. Lot number 144, Knock Glass Stables. Here's a filly by Kodiak. Out of a Rock of Gibraltar mare, out of a mare by Dalicani. This filly comes from the Aga Khan B family. Kodiak, the sire of Campanelli, sire of Tiggy Wiggy. High class sire, Fairyland as well. Lot 144, filly by Kodiak. So 143 from Mark Grant Racing. The man who gave us the Coventry Stakes winner last year in Bradsell at this very sale. And Mark Grant sends up an Almanzor colt. This colt is the first one out of a multiple winning juvenile by No Nay Never. Almanzor, sire of a Group 1 winner in Australia earlier this season. Good son of Wotton Bassett, doing very well at stud. This colt is lot number 143 in your catalogues. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that all the Breeze videos will be available to view on our website shortly after the Breeze. Our website is goffsuk.com. We also offer the Goffs online internet bidding platform as well, which has become a real integral part of our sales service, allowing us to sell horses all over the world without the buyer actually needing to travel. We do remind those who wish to bid through Goffs Online that you must register to bid and be approved by Goffs UK to use the service, and registrations are due now. So, we appear to be coming towards the very end of the Breeze here on Town Moor for 2023. We would just like to say a big thank you to the team at Doncaster Racecourse, who have done a phenomenal job in producing the racecourse in such good condition. Lot number 128. 128 is a colt from Woodlands Lodge, from the first crop of Invincible Army. High-class sprinter for James Tate, Invincible Army. And this colt is a half-brother to 4 winners, including Jeremy's Legacy. The grandmother bred 7 winners, including Tam Wheel. And it's the immediate family of Flotus as well, who is such a smart performer for the Crisfords. Lot 128, a colt here from the first crop of Invincible Army. So again, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that the Breeze Up sale will commence tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp. The 2-year-olds are available for viewing this afternoon here at our complex at Doncaster. And if any of the Goffs team can be of any help, our contact details are available at the front of the sales catalogues. As you will all be well aware at this stage, the Goffs UK Doncaster Breeze Up sale is Europe's leading sale for recent Royal Ascot winners, with no less than 7 Royal Ascot winners in the last 7 years on the bounce, headed by the likes of Perfect Power and Bradsell, winners last year of the Commonwealth Cup and the Coventry Stakes, respectively. A number of horses in the sale, roughly 23 or so, are also eligible for the Swedish Derby and Oaks Race Series next year in Scandinavia. We're always very grateful of the support we get from our many Scandinavian clients. We look forward to selling you the latest batch of potential champions for Sweden, Denmark and Norway. We're also delighted to welcome our friends from the Middle East, who again have enjoyed considerable success with their Doncaster Breeze Up horses over the last number of years, including the likes of Ali, Al Rhea and Perfect Power. So 187 will be next to go. We're getting now to the very latter stages of this breeze. So lot number 187. Here's Ballycullen Stables' filly by Maymaz. This filly is out of a juvenile winning mare by Kylecky. The dam is an own sister, the Bold Mover. Family also of Beethoven, who won the Dewhurst Stakes, and the very speedy mare Queen TT. 187. Filly here from Ballycullen by Maymaz. Next up now is lot number 77 from Ballybush Stables. Here's a colt by Soldier's Call. Very speedy son of showcasing Soldier's Call, winner of the Flying Childer Stakes here at Doncaster. Also winner at Royal Ascot as a juvenile as well. This colt is out of a juvenile winning mare. He's a half-brother to a couple of winners. Comes from the family of Bakewell Tart. Lot 77, Ballybush, colt here by Soldier's Call. So next to breeze now very shortly will be lot number 24 from Lacandara Stables. Lot number 24, Lacandara Stables. Here's a colt by Accelerate, out of a multiple winning mare. 2 winners, 2 runners so far for the dam. Colt in the tracks, a brother to Busy Legs and It's a Girl. Grandmother, bred 7 winners no less. And this Accelerate colt is entered up for the Swedish Derby and Oak Series for 2024. Lot 24 here, colt by Accelerate. Lot number 157 from Daisy Hill Farm is a filly by Churchill, out of the very smart mare Come To Heel, who was Group 1 placed as a juvenile in the Cheveley Park Stud Stakes. And this filly's a half sister to Scat King, also related here to Pizar Silbano as well, and Indian Lodge. Churchill, sire of the Eclipse winner in Vidani, sire of the Prix-Marcel Boussac winner as well, in the shape of Blue Rose Sienne, who won another nice race the other day in France. Churchill filly, lot 157. Lot number 30, Mark Grant Racing. Here's a colt by US Navy Flag, brother to last season's juvenile winner Millicent. The grandmother, Balasada, won the Coronation Stakes Group 1 at Royal Ascot, and in turn bred 7 winners. It's the family also of Folkeswood, and also the family of Woodeo, who was runner-up in the Group 3 and listed races since the catalogue was printed. Lot 30, colt here by US Navy Flag. (109,109), Lacquer House Stables. This colt is by Maymaz. Maymaz colt here, brother to the smart juvenile Abravaggio, who was Group 3 placed last year in the Somerville Tattersall Stakes down at Newmarket. Second and bred 8 winners, including the Right Man. It's the family of 3 Troikas as well. Lot 109, a colt here by Maymaz, brother to Abravaggio. So, ladies and gentlemen, just another couple or so juveniles to breeze here this morning at Doncaster. Horses will be available for showing in the sales yards this afternoon as well. The sale starts tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp. We look forward to welcoming as many of you as possible here to Goffs UK for the 2023 renewal of the Doncaster Breeze Up Sale, Europe's leading sale for recent Royal Ascot winners. 7 winners from the last 7 years on the bounce, headed by the likes of Perfect Power, Ayali, Bradsell, Quiet Reflection. The list goes on and on. So 124 will be one of the final remaining 2-year-olds to breeze here today. 124 in a Shannon Valley stud. Harry Angel filly in a Shannon Valley, of course, produced a really smart progeny of Harry Angel at this breeze up sale last year in the shape of Marshman, who's gone on to be a really smart performer for Carl Burke. Flying Frontier, the 3-year-old, has been placed since the catalogue was printed as well, and this filly comes from the great Aga Khan family of Alanza, Alasha, Alansoa, among many others. 124 filly by Harry Angel. So, ladies and gentlemen, just by our calculations, I think we have two more, literally two more horses to breeze. We're just waiting on jockeys, stable staff, etc. But just two more to breeze here this afternoon. And once again, a reminder that all the breeze up videos, they will be available to view on our website, goffsuk.com. Internet bidding is also available on our Goffs online internet bidding platform. We do, however, remind those of you who wish to bid through Goffs Online that you must register to bid and be approved by Goffs UK to use this service, and registrations are now due. So just while we're waiting for the final remaining horses to breeze, I believe we're waiting on lots 115, 115 and 185. Those are the two remaining 2-year-olds to breeze this year. Thank you to those of you who've come here to Doncaster this morning to watch the breeze in person. Many thanks as well to all of you who've tuned in online at home on goffsuk.com. So 185 will be the penultimate lot to breeze. Just coming to the start now, 185. So 185 from Malcolm Bastard. Here's a colt from the second crop of Sioux Nation. Very exciting stallion, son of Scat Daddy. And this colt's a half-brother to 4 winners, including Ventura Lightning. Gatsby Al-Sakhab was placed twice again, the 3-year-old, since the catalogue was printed. This colt also comes from the family of Signal Tap and Storm Bird. Lot 185, colt by Sioux Nation. So the final horse to breeze today will be lot 115, lot 115. CH Thoroughbreds, Cian Hughes. And it's a filly by Acclamation. So lot number 115 from CH Thoroughbreds. Here's a filly by Acclamation out of a winning daughter of Cape Cross, who's also an own sister to Music Anna as well. This filly's a half-sister to Final Rock, 4-time winner, and comes from the family of Overdose, the champion sprinter, and Snooze and You Lose as well. Acclamation, sire of Marcia, sire of Expert Eye, sire of Maymaz, and Dark Angel. Lot 115, filly here by Acclamation from CH Thoroughbreds. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the breeze for the 2023 Goffs UK Doncaster Breeze Up Sale. The 2-year-olds will be available for viewing this afternoon at the sales complex. The sale will commence tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp. On behalf of all of the team, first of all, we would like to say a big thank you once again to the team here at Doncaster Racecourse, who have done a fantastic job with the ground conditions on the track for all the juveniles to breeze on. A big thank you as well to those of you at home online who've been viewing the breeze over the last 3.5 hours. And thank you also to those of you who have come here this morning to Town Moor to witness the breeze in person. We look forward to seeing as many of you here as possible tomorrow morning for the Breeze Up Sale, which will commence at 10 a.m. sharp. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Ali now, Frankie Dettori comes through to take it up inside the closing stages, but Ali just a Ventura Rebel. Coming home strongly is full intention, but Ardad is well clear with Robert Havlin.
And Bradsell now moves into the lead, and it's Bradsell who's got a couple of lengths lead, and Bradsell will win the Coventry Stakes.
The near side, My Dreamboat and Adam Kirby, close to the finish, found in My Dreamboat.
Perfect Power towards the rider close up. Here's Perfect Power as well as they hit the line tight. Perfect Power.
This near side, Prince of Lear, Peace Envoy the far side, but it is Prince of Lear, and Prince of Lear wins the Norfolk Stakes.
Here's Quiet Reflection now, the yellow and white storming down as they race towards the line. Quiet Reflection, she done it, she won.